Hello again, this is Sam Bradley with the Disaster Podcast, and we could call this a Disaster Podcast Quickie because I have a special guest in to speak with us, and we didn't want to escape without a few minutes with Mrs. Cheryl Nelson. And you can't see the whole sash there, but she's Mrs. Virginia.
Yes. There you go.
International. And you're a meteorologist. I'm such a weather junkie. I love that. I wish we could spend a lot of time talking about that, but
yes.
I want to focus on what you do. And as I understand it, you do a lot of education across the state on disaster preparedness. So I'm just going to let you talk about that for a minute.
Sure, absolutely. Yes, so I'm a meteorologist. I've done that for 10 years, and basically I feel that people have gotten too complacent. And not just Virginia, but we're talking all over the United States and even the world. And people don't prepare, in my mind, unless something happens to them, if they experience a natural disaster. So I want them to prepare now. I want more emphasis to be on preparedness instead of response and recovery. We could save so much money if we actually spent money and put plans of action into preparing. So I talk to school-age children in elementary schools all around Virginia. I talk to Kiwanis and Rotary clubs, getting some of the older generation involved. I'd like to also get in with the special needs groups and the elderly as well, and then pets. The pets have to have a plan too. The family has to know what they're going to do with their pet. So it affects everybody, everywhere. No one is immune from natural disasters.
So what are some of the key points that you tell folks?
Well, I tell them, first, you need to know your risk. So depending on where you live, whether it be Virginia or Arizona, Montana, what have you, know what types of natural disasters affect your area. Now in Virginia, we get a lot of them, from tornadoes and hurricanes to winter storms, even earthquakes. So a lot of things happen in Virginia, and that translates to other parts of the country. So you gotta know your risk, you need to have a plan. So that means talking to everybody in your family, talk to your business, talk to your kids. Do you have a meeting place? If you were to get separated in a tornado, God forbid, where would you all meet? Do you have an out-of-town family contact? You could all call to say, hey, we checked in, so-and-so is okay. Do you have a pet plan? So put all of that into action, know what you're going to do. And finally, make a kit. Make sure you have a preparedness kit. Everybody in your family has one. Of course, it includes the water. You need a lot of water. You need your non-perishable foods, safety records and papers, insurance information, identification information, medication, pet supplies. So many things that you need to have, flashlights and batteries, weather radio, a lot of people need to have as well. And people, I learned, don't have this stuff. They run to the store at the last minute when they see a hurricane could be approaching.
You always see that on TV. Everybody's buying out all the water and the milk and the dog food. And
it blows my mind. If everybody was prepared now, you wouldn't see them as chaos at the store at the last minute. That's my goal, to get them to prepare.
So where can people learn more about you? I wish we had more time to talk. Maybe we can catch up with you on one of the next ones that we do. But where can they go to find out more information about you and what you do, and maybe good links to preparedness sites?
Absolutely. I have my own website. It's www.Cheryl, C-H-E-R-Y-L, Nelson, N-E-L-S-O-N, VA for Virginia, and that has links to my Facebook, my Twitter. I'm all over social media. I would love to have a following and just get people involved to help educate other people. By the way, Prepareathon, FEMA's initiative, is launching April 30th, a huge way to teach more people about preparing as well.
Excellent. Well, we're looking forward to hearing more about that, and
thank you.
Maybe seeing more tweets. I learned about Cheryl yesterday when she sent us a tweet. I said, oh, I want to meet this woman.
Oh, so Cheryl thank you so
Nelson,
much.
Thank you so much. Maybe we'll have more time to talk later.
Absolutely.
So this is Cheryl Nelson, Mrs. Virginia International, our disaster preparedness educator, and Sam Bradley for the Disaster Podcast. We'll be talking to you soon.